Yo, what's up, Bobby Gamers? What's up, Gamers? Guys, if you want to be an alpha gamer, much like me, make sure to hit the subscribe button and you become an alpha gamer today.
Come on, dude, they just left a perfectly good watermelon on the ground. What the hell?
What the hell is going on with America? I swear, our youth today is going into the dumpster. You know what else is going into the dumpster, guys? It's games done quick. It's GDQ, it's AGDQ and SGDQ, and every game done quickly. And I don't think it's speedrunning. I think it's games done quick. I think it's GDQ that's going to hell, and games done quick has a problem. They have a big issue going on with them. GDQ has a diversity problem, and I'm not afraid to say it. Yes, I've noticed in the past 4 years, Games Done Quick has gotten so much worse, and I think the views are stagnated and the donations slightly increased. Oh, hold up, guys, I found some free clothing on the ground.
Yeah, guys, I'm actually going to be giving away this free clothing to 5 random people that like this video.
So 5 random people that like this video, you're going to get 1 article of this clothing that I found on the ground. So make sure you don't want to miss this opportunity. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's an opportunity you don't want to miss. Guys, I'm not making sense. There's kind of a weird communist family to my left. It's like homeless. It's like trying to make money with their sign. They had a kid next to them. I'm like, what are you guys doing? Like, what the fuck? One of the guys was just scratching his ass. Like, deep in there. Please. Do anything in your life except this. Like, this is sad. But hey, that's Eugene, Oregon for you guys. That's just how it is in liberal America, But anyway, let's talk more about liberal America. Let's talk about liberal Games Done Quick. They have a diversity problem. They 100%. And I've noticed over the years, speedrunning is not hurting. Speedrunning is growing. I think speedrunning is bigger than Melee. And I don't just think speedrunning is bigger than Melee. I'm like 99% sure it's bigger than Melee. And it's bigger than a lot of major esport brands. Like, I would say it's top 5 in the gaming world. Like, it's a big deal. A lot of people play speedrun, know it's speedrunning, watch speedrun content. Like, it's a very marketable thing. But yeah, I think Games Done Quick's diversity issue, their big diversity problem, they're trying to hold on to this. They're so attached to this diversity, and I don't know why, because it's not helping their numbers. It's not doing anything for them. This diversity problem that GDQ is so attached to, I think it's really hurting their brand because it's obvious. Everybody knows about it. Nobody really talks about it. But we all know, you don't want to offend GDQ. You don't want to offend GDQ. You don't offend the people that run the event. I'm a nice person. We're nice people, trying to be civil here, But everyone knows about it. It's a thing. It's a real thing. And we don't talk about it, but it's hurting GDQ. It's hurting speedrunning, and nobody's stupid. Nobody's stupid. Like the old speedrun events, they were good. They were good speedrun events. You would go there, good games, good runs, powerful, mesmerizing runs, and the runners were interesting. The runners were interesting, full of character, full of life. Very, people you wanted to get to know. People that you wanted to get to know. They were cool, they had interesting hobbies, young, ambitious people. Years later, I'm looking at the people at GDQ, I'm like, I don't even know what you're running. First of all, I have no idea what you're running. Do you care? Do you care that it's an event? Do you care about anything? Like, are you here to fit the diversity quota? Are you trying to fit the diversity quota? Is that why you're at this event? Like, how did you get into this event? Like, this is a train wreck, and it's like half the runners. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? But yeah, guys, I'm trying to fight diversity with exclusivity. So make sure to buy my very exclusive, highly in demand Alpha Gamer t-shirts right now. They're gonna change your life and upgrade your gameplay. Guaranteed, they're actually scientifically proven to upgrade gameplay and to be exclusive. At old GDQs, you used to see mainstream games with good runners, and there was actual merit to getting into GDQ, and it was a status symbol. It was status. There were good runners that got into it. They actually practiced. Remember Jaden's old no reset run log history before he did SGDQ 2013? Probably the most impactful Link to the Past run ever, and this was 5 years ago. Yeah, that was the last you'd ever see of a good speedrun. That's the last you'd ever see of a marathon that actually has good speedrunners and good speedruns go. Every single year after that, for Link to the Past at GDQ, you saw the diversity speedruns. You saw random speedruns, almost exclusively by a guy named Andy Lasso. This guy has random speedruns, just random categories. He would play it like 3 times. Nobody has ever played this category. He would literally invent categories to just play at GDQ, and guaranteed these categories we get in, because GDQ has this diversity quota where they will only accept random arbitrary speedruns. They have a mandated game diversity quota, and it's like, all right, nobody's heard of your category, nobody's ever run it, it's not interesting, it's not competitive, check, you're in, sign up, get in here. We need more of you, get your friends too. No, don't run the game, don't make the category popular. Make sure that's not a thing, but get your stupid run in here, we need you. And then next year, make another random category and completely made up. We have that one in there too. The thing I really don't like about forced diversity is the whole, we need X and X and X. And if what's successful and what works, we don't need that. We need random, new stuff. And so what they do, and this is why it drives me insane every time I see this at GDQ. First of all, if you're good at a game, if you play a lot, if you practice a lot, if you speedrun, if it's an established speedrun, this would be good. You would think this would be good for a speedrun, or for a speedrun marathon. The most popular speedrun marathon that only happens twice a year. Those don't matter. None of that stuff matters. What matters, the most important thing to GDQ is, has nobody played your run ever before? Has nobody played your game? Has nobody played your category? Has it never been at a GDQ? You fit the diversity bill. Now you're into the GDQ. And it's stupid because what does this actually boil down to? It's not really about good marathon. A good marathon? What? That's a joke. That's a complete joke, yeah. GDQ has never been a good marathon in a while. It used to be okay. I actually think GDQ 2014, it wasn't that bad. Like, of course the venue was gonna change. Of course things were gonna change. I think people knew that. It really wasn't that bad. They never changed it after that, and it just got worse. But I think the diversity is killing the marathon. It's absolutely killing marathon. You can't have a good run, and if there's ever a good run or a good category there, you can't do it again. It will never happen again. And so what happens is, the runners obviously, like let's say Mario World, Mario 64, they play 120 star all day, everybody watches it, everybody loves it. You would think you put that in the marathon, right? That makes a lot of sense. The category that everybody watches, everybody plays, everybody competes in, everybody's interested in, everybody knows about, everybody researches, everybody practices. It's the most popular category by a long shot. It's the best category. It's the most historical category. Should we put this in the biggest marathon of all time? I don't know. It was in a marathon 3 years ago. Nah, let's not put it in. What the f*** are you kidding me? How? What the hell is going on here? This forced mandated GDQ game diversity is just so stupid. And so what some runners will do, they're like, okay, look, we did 120 like 8 years ago. It's, it doesn't matter that nobody plays in their categories. So what we're gonna do a race this time. And like, they don't want to do race. They don't care. They don't want to do race. Like, and honestly, guys, most GDQ races I actually don't care about because they're not competitive. It's their friends racing, and they just have a lot of fun. And they just go jolly. They just have a jolly good time with their friend. They're cracking jokes, knee slapping jokes. That's their thing. It just blows my mind. How do you get into GDQ? How do you get into GDQ? Be good at a speedrun. Nope. Nah. Care about speedrunning? Nope. No, you're wrong. If you ever swear once in your life, you're out. Whoa. You might offend somebody that has autism, has extreme autism, against bad words, and keep in mind we're at a speedrunning event. So, I don't know how that makes any goddamn sense. Have connections. Know people who organize the event. Oh, you're good. That's how you get in. And then just make up a game, make up a category, run it for about 3 weeks, pretend you're good at it. You're good. Make some really stupid jokes that are not funny with your friend, and you're in. There you go. That's all I have to do. You guys want to get in a GDQ? Do you want to be in a GDQ? You're watching this video right now. You want to get in a GDQ. Don't run a popular game. Don't get good at speedrunning. Pick up a game that's a meme that nobody else has run before, that's family friendly. Make up a really fake persona or character. Speedrun for about 3 weeks. Do 8 runs. And then make a really cheesy game description, and do like 7 of these. Do like 7 of these. I can guarantee you one will get in. I can absolutely guarantee you one will get in. You don't have to run your game. You don't have to actually even run the game. Like, honestly, if you never do a run of the game, if you never finish the run of the game, just preview the task or just pretend you do a run, because in your submission you need one run. So just make something up, just make it a little hard to tell. No one's gonna tell. They have actually submitted or accepted runs. GDQ has accepted runs by people that don't run the game at all. They go to do the run, they're garbage, they can't finish it. It's like, how did this get through? How did this get through the check? I legitimately don't know GDQ's problem with language. It's not even bad language. Like I say a lot of bad words in my video, like, you know, boob. I say that a lot. I say stuff like fart. You know, I say a lot of bad words in my videos, and it's like, I understand they're bad words, but GDQ, like, they have like a very specific problem with language that they don't like. So like this guy Canis999, and I think it's funny actually because me and Canis used to beef a lot, but we're actually in good terms. He called an enemy a boss. Can you believe this? It doesn't make any sense at all. Like this is just hair pulling. Hair pulling how stupid this is. Canis calls a boss a soy boy. A soy boy. He calls one of the bosses a soy boy. Right? And they got mad at him. They got mad at him. The staff got mad at him. They're like, don't say that again. That doesn't make sense. This isn't a language problem. That's not like it's not a language issue. It's not racist. It's like, I guess it's offensive to like people that are very effeminate, men that are very effeminate. I mean, it's like technically offensive. It's just ridiculous, like how the language, it's just language. Language policing of the GDQ stuff. It's just shocking. I know Boner saw. You know, Boner saw. This guy was one of the pioneers of entertainment-only speedruns at GDQ. Like, forget good speedrunning. I mean, he's always an okay speedrunner, but he was always really entertaining in his runs. So he pioneered this genre of like, forget skill or forget getting a good run. Remember when speedrun marathons used to be about getting a good run? Do you guys remember that when the primary goal, you go to a marathon and your primary goal is to get a good run? It is a legacy. It's gonna be remembered forever. It's a legacy. People are gonna watch it back in 5 years. That's what 2013 was like. 2014, it sort of was like that. It started dying. You don't see that anymore. That doesn't happen. You don't see it anymore. I still to this day, my goal for every marathon enter is to get the best possible run. I want it to remembered. I want people to remember it forever. That doesn't happen anymore. It's dead. It's completely dead. But so Boner saw, he was always about having fun, right? So okay, that's fine, whatever. He was banned from GDQ. I think he's still banned. I have no idea. He said something I can't figure out. We're gonna go home. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna research this. I'll tell you. It was something stupid, like he said turd or something, and then he's like, "You're banned forever." And this guy was good. He brought money in. He was interesting. Like, it's just so mind-blowing. It's so freaking mind-blowing. And the other thing is, like, most parents swear in front of their kids. Did you know that? Did you really know that? Most parents are swearing in front of their kids a lot. And even if they don't, your kids watch YouTube videos. I have a brother who's 11 years old. And in the past 7 years, he's been watching YouTube nonstop. And every video he watches has swear words in it. Every single one. Every single one that does is a swear word. You ever watch Jake Paul videos? 6ix9ine. You guys ever watch 6ix9ine? Watch his 6ix9ine music video.
That's my word. Get up in their face. Talk your shit. Let your nuts drag, nigga.
He's watched every 6ix9ine music video hundreds of times. He's watching XXX Tentacion. That rapper died. My 11-year-old brother's like, yeah, rip X. And I'm like, dude, you should not know who that guy is. Like, that guy's a wife beater. That guy should have been in jail. Like, you don't, why are you watching this video? It's like, stop it. Stop it. All kids are doing that. Every single kid online is doing that, right? It's not just my brother. Who the hell are they censoring these just from? Who the hell is being censored these language from? Is it really kids? Is it really the kids? I mean, I censor my videos for the kids, but it can't be. It just doesn't make sense. Like, this is stupid. And it's like, I understand trying to not swear and trying to be a little more like open. The forced and mandated diversity at GDQ, the game diversity, it's just mind-blowing. It's so mind-blowing. It's so cancerous. It's so problematic. I actually legitimately 100% think if something is killing GDQ, it's not speedrunning. Speedrunning is growing by leaps and bounds. Check every website. Check everything that's not GDQ. And not Link the Past Community. Link the Past Community is dying. That's a whole nother story. And actually, a side note, it is a crime for top speedrunners in games, in popular games, top speedrunners in popular games to get 20 viewers. They get 20 viewers or 30 viewers and GDQ gets 120,000 viewers. And Apollo Legend makes a video and he gets 6 million views. Apollo Legend shows that 6 million people are interested in speedrunning. At least, what? 1 million people 6 times? There's no way. How many unique people watch that video? And he posts a lot. Easy escape. You got 1 million views on an emulator. Should emulator be banned? 1 million views. Maybe he has 1.5 right now. A lot of people are interested in speedrunning. GDQ gets hundreds of thousands of viewers, right? It's a terrible event. It's dying. It still gets hundreds of thousands of views. It's a crime for mainstream popular games to get 30 views on Twitch. It is the top runners to play thousands of hours. It's absolutely sad. It's the saddest thing. And Link to the Past community, it's the saddest thing. Watch that die. It's so sad. Painful. Absolutely one of the worst things I had to watch and experience. But yeah, speedrunning is growing pretty much by every metric. So I think the one thing that's really killing GDQ, there's no legacy. There's no legacy, there's no merit, there's no skill, there's no reason. GDQ used to be about who's the best runner, who can be the best, who can have the best execution at a live marathon. It's the ultimate test. And communities were built out of this. People wanted to get good at gaming, they wanted to win. That died, that's dead, because GDQ does not care. They do not care about skill, they do not care about winning. It might improve their numbers in a short term. I actually don't think it is, but it might. The problem is it's destroying them in the long term. There is no legacy. I think GDQ could fix this. They could completely fix their game diversity problem. They're mandated diversity. You know, mandated diversity is absolute cancer. But GDQ has an opportunity to fix it. If they had every mainstream game there every 6 months, or even every year, they had their mainstream games there, every mainstream game, every mainstream category. And you can change it up a little bit, but keep it consistent. Keep it good. Keep it quality. And what you had is you mix up the runners a little bit, but make sure to keep updated what's going on in this game, in popular games. All the popular speedruns, they change a lot. And generally the records and the record holders do exchange a lot, oftentimes. That would fix the diversity problem. That absolutely solved all the GDQ's problems, because then you'd actually have a legacy, you'd have a reason for the marathon, you'd have merit. They don't have that. There's no good runs. There's no good runners and good speedruns. They don't have a home. They don't have a home. Anyway guys, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching my video. WQ'd in the building. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure to buy my t-shirts, and also make sure to like my video. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.